is Game 2 of the Banana Ball Open Final, presented by Geico. After a 3-2 victory last night, the number 3 seed, the Texas Tailgaters, are just one win away from clinching a playoff spot, while the number 1 seed, the Savannah Bananas, need to win this game and then win series showdowns to punch their ticket to October Banana Ball. As the home team this afternoon, the Gators turn to their ace, the flame-throwing 6'7" right-hander, Chris Clark, while the Nanners counter with the most veteran pitcher in the sport, 9-year Banana Cowboy Kyle Lewigs. And this clash of titans takes place on the charred battlefield that is historic Grayson Stadium. Savannah Bananas cruising to a 4-0 victory over the 4 seed, the Indianapolis Clowns, while the Texas Tailgaters had a much different experience on Friday night. They eked out a 4-3 win over the 2 seed, the Firefighters, and then, as we've talked about last night, that incredible 3-2 victory from the Tailgaters.
1, 2, 3.
Fans in historic Grayson Stadium. Oberst off for third, swing and a miss, throw from Porter, not in time. Jordan Barth was running off the field, and Dan Oberst is coming home. No one's covering home plate. He will score. We'll see the Tailgaters will certainly challenge the play at third base. Heads up base running by the 8-year veteran. High fly ball out to right. Jose Gonzalez Jr. to the track, and it's going to one-hop into the seats. Ground rule double for KJ. A birthday two-bagger. He thought it was a home run. He still does, and now he's back to second. KJ dancing off second. And a flail and a miss. A trio of Ks for Chris Clark. But Dan Oberst, an infield single, 2 stolen bases, comes in on the mental mistake from Jordan Barth, and the Bananas have a chance at a point.
Just like last Sunday, Chris Clark strikes out the side in the first, however, doesn't strike him out in order.
So far in the Open, he has been doing his job to the best of his ability, setting the table for the big boppers. Robert Anthony Cruz, backflip catch, a remarkable one. Wild flipping action from Rack.
And he didn't necessarily get to settle underneath that banana ball as much as he would have liked. It's very similar to what we saw last night. He's catching that banana ball at his side.
Kyle right there, beautiful two-seamer to get that strikeout.
Yeah, again, the elevated heater is something that works oh so well. As this one's chopped, Olsen, he fields through his legs, flips it under the legs as well. It's a second trick play in the inning, a point on the board for the Bananas, and a 1 minute and 55-second inning.
Weekend, and now 5 trick plays here in the Open. Chris Clark gets himself a trick play as well, and a 1-2-3 bounce back inning for the Tailgaters ace.
And a 1 minute and 35-second inning for Chris Clark.
Jordan Barth bouncing to third. KJ says, give me that. Flip across the diamond in time. Percentage plus slugging. As he drives this one deep out to right, but not deep enough. Danny Hosley behind the back, smooth as silk. Snow cone, and it tastes so good as Lewigs has retired all 6.
And he's doing it in a very efficient fashion, getting to sit next to his battery mate Bill Leroy and enjoy a 2-minute inning.
Walking my dog in the snow. So.
Bounding ball. Jonathan Lueders between the legs, grabs his second trick play.
Gets the people going. Oh yeah. See ya. Trick play. Oh! Come on!
Bucket! Bucket! Between the legs, Tom Porter, Tim Drill, Taylor Justice, and a 5-3 trick play lead. Jordan Barth, I love you, Pookie Bear.
I love you guys. You guys are the best.
See you, Jordan.
Taylor Justice falling a little bit cold here in the middle of this lineup for the Tailgaters.
Zach Watson, ground ball to Ryan Cox between the legs, and Ziggy does the same at first. The Keystone State connection strikes again. Double trick play to knot us up at 5 trick plays apiece.
You had to know with the Bananas seeing the Tailgaters go up 2 trick plays. They put Alex Ziegler in at first base. He was going to try and do something special.
A free show before the 0-1.
Like I'm Biggie Papa.
Baby. Swing and a miss. Goes to the slider after the 3-2-2 dance. Inning-winning run on second as that one scores. Diving stop across the diamond in time to take care of Jordan Hussein and save the inning for the Bananas. For the Bananas here in the top of the fourth inning. Reese Alexiadis popped to the right side. Jonathan Luters popping it off his glove. And another tip as it's going to go from Justice into the hat of Jose Gonzalez Jr.
Please don't stop showing off them wheels, brother. He hopped off of 4 of them to show you his 2.
Kyle Martin with a high fly ball, deep out to right. Kmart to the seats, a laser beam home run, and we're knotted at 1.
Welcome to the action again. His second home run in the Open, number 6 in 2026 for Kmart. And you just said it, Beats. He had to give Chris Clark, his best friend on the team, some run support. We're knotted up at uno. Coach Bart, Coach Penny. That looks like Miss Tanner and Miss Micah with them.
Tremendous job done by all. The top of my head, I'd say 1983. I definitely didn't just Google it. No glove, Hussein fields it with the offhand, whips it between the legs. 2 tricks for the price of 1.
Gators now with a 3-trick play advantage. And not only does Hussein throw away that glove, he still goes between the legs to boot.
Gonna be a tough play for Hussein. Backhand across the diamond in plenty of time. Fiver makes it look easy. And it's 5 innings now without an earned run for Chris Clark. And it's back-to-back singles to open up this bottom of the 5th inning for the Tailgaters. Inning-winning run now in scoring position.
TP!
Oh. Page as his battery mate. And gets the strikeout. Goes to the cutter.
His banana ball career right now, you just need a sac fly and an RBI to win the inning.
High fly ball, deep to left field. Mac Danford, 3-run nuke. Tailgaters lead 2-1.
Elevate and celebrate, Macadoodle! Pop the lid off this thing. I know it only counts for 1 point, but that is some big momentum from the pride of Grand Ridge, Florida. He'll slide on a home plate, and there's a ladder down there. So talk to my main man, Macadoodle.
Mac, what is it like to have that kind of swing in this moment? Of course, a lot's on the line, but what'd you see out there?
Oh, dude, I don't remember the pitch, I'm not gonna lie to you. But hey, it was a great swing, and the boys needed it. Hey, that's what I'm here for. Anything I can do for the team. Gator up, baby, let's go.
That was Chris Clark this afternoon. 5 innings pitched, only 2 hits, 1 earned run, 1 hit batter, and 9 strikeouts for the Tailgaters ace.
I mean, he was phenomenal, and you saw every pitch working for Chris Clark, going 2-seam, cutter, the slider, all getting punch-outs. 9 for Chris Clark, and now things get turned over to the bullpen for the Texas Tailgaters, and Brett Donnie Allen, the man taking the mound. So you go from a big power arm to a sidewinder
for Max Young Goldberg. High pop in the infield. This is going to be infield fly, and now the Tailgaters just making sure they get 2 trick plays. They'll get 1. Jordan Barth with the pop. From 0-2 to 3-2. The runners will be off on the pitch. Nowhere to put Kyle Jackson. Ball 4 scores at least 2. Couple shakes from Matthew Fletcher. And the payoff. Lofted to center. Zach Watson has it played, puts it away. What an escape act. Bases loaded, no outs. Brett Allen and Matthew Fletcher somehow survive without allowing a run.
Welcome to the show, kid. 23 years old, was in college less than a year ago, and Matthew Fletcher comes out there with some gumption, faces back-to-back lefties, gets 2 outs, and oh my gosh, talk about momentum.
And we take a look at what Kyle Lewis was able to do here this afternoon. 5 strikeouts, retired.
Need to get some to him.
Yeah, he a thick cat.
Wow, bouncing ball over the head of Kyle Jackson. Jason Arndt off on the pitch, goes first to third, but it doesn't matter. That's a walk-off single.
Hey,
Tailgaters up 3-1. High fly ball, deep to left. Jason Arndt at the wall. Sayonara! Bill Leroy trying to jumpstart this Bananas offense. Solo home run to kick off the 7th.
And this comes immediately following Dan Oberst pulling that team aside in the dugout and trying to hype them.
Dan brought all the bats yesterday. We're all bringing them today. We're finishing strong. Let's go.
Now the count is full. Liner, but on a hop. Jordan Hussein between the legs, at a dribble, just in time to get Ty Jackson. Trick play to close out the inning, in which the Bananas get 1 run. Equalizer point against the best trick play team in the sport. Started with that Robert Anthony Cruz backflip catch in the bottom of the 1st inning. And then a double trick play. We'll just make it 1 for Mr. Jackson Olsen. How about Chris Clark getting in on the action? As we head to the bottom of the 7th, the Tailgaters a 5 trick play lead. Looking like they are in a great spot to fend off the equalizer point. Another 2-2. High fly ball foul. Alex Ziegler and Bill Leroy. It's Bill. What a catch! Bill Leroy leaping, bumping into the dugout, somehow coming away with the banana ball.
He was nearly running into the dugout, and maybe even the cryo right near him as well. Leroy crashes up against, and all of his teammates justifiably fired up at that adventurous catch from the Bananas captain.
Popped, shallow left. Robert Anthony Cruz with the call and the catch the old-fashioned way. Jacob Bazzella remains stupendous. 3 up, 3 down. The Bananas win the 7th inning, and it's a 3-2 game with 2 innings to play here in the Banana Ball Open final. Bill, the solo home run that led to the point earned in the 7th inning for the Bananas. Bases are loaded without a hit for the Nanners, and now a 2-2 coming with 2 outs. Chopper, Jordan Hussein, across the diamond, takes Justice off the bag, but Taylor able to get a tag on Bill Leroy.
What a play by Taylor Justice. My goodness. Jordan Hussein trailing away, got him right on top of the noggin for out number 3.
And Taylor, not a natural first baseman either, but just uses great IQ to pull himself off of that bag and apply the tag on Bill Leroy, trying to find any way to tumble away from TJ. Wow, incredible.
And this one off the end of the bat, gobbled up by Ziegler. He will grab the trick play, going under the leg to Bazzella. It's time to the dish. High fly ball, deep out to left center, long run, Alexianis showing off the speed. What a play by Super Reese to send us to the 9th.
Super Reese, an inning-saving play to keep it a 1-point ball game going to the 9th.
Robert Anthony Cruz hit the game-tying home run against Reese Miller 8 nights ago. Deep drive down the left field line. Robert Anthony Cruz, Apo Taco! We are knotted at 3 here in the 9th inning.
Acrobatics at second base again for Robert Anthony Cruz. The clutch gene comes alive for Rat once again. The 9th inning hero for the Savannah Bananas.
Strikes twice, 8 days apart here in Banana Land. Robert Anthony Cruz, game-tying home run in the 9th inning off Reese Miller.
I like going pole side. Sometimes in the ninth, we like going backside.
Savannah Bananas Golden Batter. Please welcome Dan Ober.
Lightning strikes twice. Slider again, misses down again, and Dan Oberst aboard for the 4th time today. He represents the go-ahead run at first. Slider, oh, called strike 3. That was a ball or two off the plate. Ty with a very fair gripe on that one. Beautiful pitch, beautiful frame, but it was well off.
Yeah, and I think Trey Hudson has had a couple calls that Tailgaters have been upset at. And for Ty's point right there, he should be very upset at that. There's been a couple calls both ways that neither team has been too pleased with, especially here in the ninth.
Opposite field single for Ryan Cox. And he flips the order on its head. The go-ahead run into scoring position. Dan Oberst gets to see Reese Miller for a 2nd time here in the top of the 9th.
And look, this is what the Bananas did last night with Dan Oberst. Came up as the golden batter against Joe Sperone, wound up recording it out, then got another battle against him.
He's reached 4 times today. A chopper, Jordan Hussein attacking. And in time. We go to the bottom of the 9th inning, knotted at 3 points apiece. But they're not right behind home plate. Payoff, swing and a miss. It's the Vulcan changeup, it's out number 2.
The Texas Tailgaters Golden Batter. Please welcome Kyle Kmart Martin. With a chance to go to the playoffs and win the inaugural Banana Ball Open right here, right now. Perhaps the best matchup you could have in this whole sport.
Kmart 1 for 3 with the 4th inning walk-off home run today. Way out in front of this, Bill Leroy hoping he's got a chance. Up against the backstop, can't make the catch. The 2-1 pitch. And it's cued. Third base side, Hosley is going to let it go foul. Trying to send us to showdowns. The 2-2. Fastball, called strike 3. Danny Do-It-All. A pair of punch-outs in the 9th, and we're going to showdowns.
The Bananas playing the matchup. Robert Anthony Cruz, 2 home runs against Reese Miller, and he's going to be the batter in round 1, trying to send this out of the park and immediately win the game for the Bananas.
And send us to another round of showdowns potentially if the Bananas win it.
High fly ball deep to right. Foul. I think that thing was hit to Washington Ave. Holy moly.
I think it was hit to Washington State.
But a quick 0-2 count. It's just a long strike. Slider called strike 3. Reese Miller frees his rack. It's a showdown shutdown.
That get back goes crazy. Front door slider. After Rack just hit When the Kingdom Come, the boys go and sit back in the dugout. And now an opportunity for the Tailgaters to finally get something off of Danny Hosley and to beat these Bananas in back-to-back ball games.
Hosley back out there.
Tailgaters putting this in the hands of their all-star from a season ago in Nick Lopez.
Change up for strike 1. Lope disagrees. Change up fouled right off of Trey Hudson. If you're a real conspiracy theorist, that was revenge for the strike 1 call. Lopez is a phenomenally talented hitter, not that good. Nobody on planet Earth is. The 0-2. That's hit well. Deep out to left. Alexiotis on his horse. It settles on the warning track. Lopez around second. Reese gets to the ball. Lopez around third. No relay. Nick Lopez clinches a playoff spot for the Texas Tailgaters. A playoff spot for the Texas Tailgaters.
And the boys in blue and orange are going to lock in a playoff spot 6 months early. Nick Lopez, the man who won all the showdowns last year for the Tailgaters.
We just never gave up, man. Even the locker room were talking, we're going to beat these guys.
They got us last year and the first couple games this year, but we never gave up. That's the difference.
And secure a playoff spot all the way in October.
You know, we've been playing well this season. We got a really good defense that's starting to mold its way into a really, really solid routine. And today, you know, last night it took us 4 tries to beat the Bananas. You know, they're a really, really good team. All credit to our competitors. They're the one that created this sport. But, you know, we beat them in trick plays, and tonight we did that again. I think we just keep playing our game. We got a really good shot at winning this whole thing, but being guaranteed a spot is pretty sweet as well, so love that.
At the same time, this was like a crazy playoff atmosphere. How much fun was it to play this early on in the season?
Oh, it's fantastic. I mean, nothing compares to a playoff game. It doesn't matter what point in the season it is. It's just tensions are a little bit higher. Things mean a little bit more, and every single pitch counts. So for us to win more pitches than they did against a good team like that, it means a lot. So we're feeling really good. We're going to definitely celebrate this one a lot.
I mean, Gator up at this point now. But you can't keep it in cruise control. You got to keep going for the rest of the season, right?
No, we got to keep going. We definitely still got some things we got to work out, but, you know, even with that being the case, we're still a pretty good ball club. So come check us out, baby. Gator up.
He's that dog. He's that dog.
Hey, they pretty much said it. He's that dog. Thank you so much, Chris. Congratulations, brother. Absolutely.
Hey,
guys.
Gator up.
Some people may be saying now, well, what do the Tailgaters have to play for over the next 6 months? Seeding. Very important. They came into this tournament as the 3 seed. You want to maximize that to be the number 1 seed in October, already knowing that you are locked in to the inaugural Banana Ball Championship League playoffs.
Only one big tiger that we've still got to hear from, Mr. Jesse Cole with Sam Bauman.
Yeah, thank you guys. The Banana Ball Open, inaugural Banana Ball Open. Jesse, when you put pen to paper, came up with this in your mind to see it play out, to watch how it's unfolded over these past 4 days. Could you have imagined, even just this last couple innings, what this game has brought?
Yes, I could have. You know, I think when we created all of this and we worked together to create this, we try to envision what the perfect scenario is. What would be the best fan experience? Come down to showdowns and create these moments that fans will never forget. And it delivered in many ways. And I'm so proud of this team, the Texas Tailgaters, you know, to come around last year and then this year battling the injuries and the adversity and some of their top guys going down, for them to come together here, you know, in a place that's tough to play. I mean, the Bananas have played hundreds of games here, a lot of veterans, and the fans, you know, majority are Bananas fans. To come here and do that, it just shows your testament of what this has turned into. And so proud for Coach Mick. I mean, he brings as much energy as anyone else. The guys are playing for them, and you can see them right now. They're pumped, and they deserve the playoff spot as well as anybody.
Jesse, now I watched over the past 4 days, especially here this afternoon. Not a seat could you see here. People show up, yeah, to meet the players, to watch the entertainment. But speak to the competitive nature. We saw 2 teams, we saw 4 total teams who wanted to win this dang thing.
You know, you can say what you think about Banana Ball, and you see the dances and the celebrations and the TikToks and say they're just here. But then you come out and see the talent of these players and the competitiveness and the willingness to win and how much they will put out there. These guys have been playing baseball their whole life, and now they're playing Banana Ball, and they're mixing, hey, we're going to put on a show. We're going to bring joy. We're going to bring fun, but we're going to go for it, and we're going to show people that we can do something. And I think everybody's got a little chip on their shoulder, and you see it out here. And we're going to continue to prove, you know, every day, if people that doubt us, they say, hey, you know, this is what it is. This is, you know, it's whatever, a joke. We hear all those comments. Come on and watch it, and watch these guys compete, and watch what they're doing, because, you know, like I said, we're just getting started, and this Banana Ball Open proved how many teams in April get to celebrate like that with a playoff stake. It doesn't happen, and we just saw it right now, and it's just the start, and I can't wait to see what this turns into.